Hey y'all, Nico here. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thanks for joining me. I'm Nico. Today's video is for the full moon in Taurus and lunar eclipse. So the full moon in Taurus and lunar eclipse is supposed to be a good time for letting go, putting things to rest, also a good time for manifestation and a good time for change. So we're going to be working on poses that help to open up the root chakra and the sacral chakra, to open us up to change, to also make sure we feel grounded and safe and stable throughout the changes that are happening in our lives, and also to help us to let go of whatever is not serving us. So let's go ahead and get in a comfortable seated position. And we are going to tap into the Bu Mudra for some grounding. So all I want you to do is bring your pointer finger and your middle finger together. Extend your arms to straight and let those fingers rest on the ground. You're going to also let them rest on your knees. Chin parallel to the floor, sitting nice and tall, shoulders relaxed. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Take a second deep inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. One more deep inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Then come back to your natural breath. Releasing any control over the breath. Preparing our minds and our bodies for this full moon in Taurus and lunar eclipse practice. We help to let go of whatever is not serving us, to manifest whatever our goals and our dreams are. And to open ourselves up to change. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Let's bring the bottoms of our feet together. And then we're going to scoot our feet out a little bit farther than we normally would. So kind of scoot your feet away from you, creating this diamond shape. And then start to hinge forward and bring your forearms underneath your shins. Coming to this kind of variation of tortoise pose. So you can stay up higher here, or maybe you come down lower. Palms facing upward. Just melt your body forward. And inhale. Exhale, come back up to a seat. Keep the bottoms of your feet together, but you can scoot them in closer. And we're going to move into this bound angle twist. So sweep your arms up, inhale. Exhale, twist to the right, bringing your left hand outside of your right knee. Let your right fingertips rest on the mat behind you. Look over to the right or over your right shoulder. Good. Let's take an inhale, come to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Bring the right hand outside of the left knee. Left fingertips rest on the ground, looking over to the left or over the left shoulder. Good. Inhale. Exhale back to center. Let's come up to a table position for Marjaryasana and Bidalasana, cat-cow. Fingers spread wide, hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Let's take an inhale. Flip the tailbone upward, lift the chin, arch the spine, drop the belly down. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, bring the chin down to your chest, around the spine. Good. Inhale, come back to the first position. Arch the spine, lift the chin, flip the tailbone up. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone under, bring the chin down to your chest. Good. Inhale one more time to cat, or to cow rather. Exhale to cat. Good. Come back to a neutral spine. Bring your knees together, toes together. We're going to sit back on our heels for this close knee, more restorative version of child's pose. You can let the arms rest alongside the body, melt your chest over your legs. If this is a lot, you could come to regular child's pose, or you can lift your hips up, or you can place a couple pillows underneath your hips. And just melt down. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, shift your weight forward. Come back to a table position, hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. And start to step this right foot up outside of the right hand for a lizard pose. So lower your hips, let your chest be nice and open. And then we're going to look over our right shoulder. So you'll feel a bit of a deeper stretch in the hips. And hopefully you feel a stretch in your back as well. Feel free to come up on your fingertips. Good. Inhale. Exhale back to center. Step that right foot back. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Left foot steps up outside of the left hand. You can come up on the fingertips or the hands can be flat. Look over the left shoulder towards the back of your mat. Good. Inhale. Exhale back to center. Step that left leg back, coming back to table. And let's move to down dog. Tucking the toes under, lifting the hips up and back for Adho Mukha Svanasana. Find your breath here. If you want to pedal your feet, you can. Good. Now from here, bring your gaze up in between your hands. Bend your knees, step or jump the feet up behind the hands. And then we'll come to Uttanasana, forward fold. Bring a deep bend into your knees, grab your elbows, hang heavy down over the legs. You can rock side to side if you like. Release the elbows. Let's roll up to standing. Bring the arms with you. Inhale, hands meet. Exhale the hands to heart center and down to your sides for Tadasana, mountain pose. Just to reset our body here. Nice soft knees, shoulders relaxed away from the ears. Chin parallel to the floor, palms facing outward. Wiggle those toes, feel the grounding down through the feet. We'll take an inhale and extend those arms up again. Exhale, dive back down for your Uttanasana, forward fold. And then we're going to take a big step back with the right foot. Right toe steps back, or rotate the back heel down. And then pivot both toes to face the right side. And then bring both hands over to the right leg. So they can come over to the right ankle, maybe to the right shin if you need to be up higher. We're just kind of doing this side wide leg forward bend. Good. Take a couple more breaths here. Again, inhale. Exhale, walk those hands towards the front of the mat. Pivot those left toes to face forward and bend into the left knee. Both hands will be inside of the left foot, and then you'll come up on the right toe. So now we're kind of back in this lizard lunge. You can rest that right knee down if you need to. Being up on the fingertips or the hands can be flat. If you want a little more, come down to the forearms. We can find some movement here. Good. When you're ready, we'll come back up on the hands. Bring a hand on either side of that left foot. So you might have to heel toe your left foot towards the center a bit. And then step the left leg back, come to down dog. Good. Let's repeat those poses on the other side. So bring your gaze up in between your hands. Bend your knees. Step or jump the feet up behind the hands. And then come to your Uttanasana, your forward fold. Good. Bend into the knees, hang over the legs. Let's roll up one vertebrae at a time with an inhale. Sweep the arms up, hands meet. Inhale. Exhale the hands to heart center. And down to your sides in Tadasana, mountain pose. Wiggle those toes, feel the grounding down through your feet. Good. Let's sweep the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, dive down, Uttanasana again. Step that left toe back. And rotate the back heel down. Then pivot the right toe to face the left as well. Both hands come over to this left ankle, or the left leg, or the left shin, whatever feels good for you. And inhale. Exhale, walk the hands forward. Pivot those right toes to face the top of your mat. Come up on the left toe. Open your chest here. Now we're in our lizard lunge. Both hands inside of the right foot. It can be on your fingertips. Hands can be flat, or it could come down to your forearms. Or rest that left knee down if you need to. Good. Inhale. Exhale, come back up on the hands if you're not already there. Bring a hand on either side of the front foot and step your right foot back, coming back to down dog. Good. Let's take an inhale in our down dog. Exhale, drop down to the knees, come to table pose. You can come to child's pose for a second. Big toes together, knees wide. Fold the hips back, extend the arms forward, melt the chest down. Take an inhale. Exhale, shift your weight forward. Coming back to a table position. And from here, we're going to step our right foot up outside of our right hand again. And kind of point those toes towards that top right corner of your mat. Keep your left hand grounded, and we're going to extend our right arm up. Good. So we're kind of in this revolved tabletop variation. Looking up towards this right thumb or down towards the right toes. Inhale. Exhale, bring that right hand back down. From here, extend this right leg back to straight. Rotate the heel down and kick the left foot out to the side. So our left foot is perpendicular with our mat. Our right leg is extending out to the side. We're going to sweep both arms up. Inhale. Exhale, rest the right hand on the right leg. Left arm extends up and over to the right for gate pose, Parigasana. Maybe you open your gaze up to the sky. Good. Inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down. Right arm reaches up and over to the left for Ardha Mandalasana, half circle. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the right hand back down to the mat. Come back to a table position on hands and knees. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So step this left foot up outside of the left hand. Let those left toes point up towards the left corner of your mat. Extend this left arm up towards the sky. Good. Looking up or down, whichever you choose. Inhale. Exhale, lower the left hand down. Extend the left leg back to straight. Right leg kicks out to the side. Rotate that left heel down. Sweep the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, left hand rests on the left leg. Right arm extends up and over to the left. Maybe look up towards the sky. Good. Take an inhale. Exhale. Windmill those hands. Windmill that right hand down. Extend the left arm up and over for Ardha Mandalasana, half circle pose. Inhale. Exhale, bring that left hand down. Let's come back to a table position and make our way to a seat. Extend those legs to straight. Flex the toes towards you. We'll extend the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, start to hinge forward. Keep your spine long for this one. You can let your hands rest on your shins, or maybe you walk them further forward. Maybe you grab the toes for Paschimottanasana, seated forward bend. Inhale. Exhale, release the toes, roll up to a seat. Let's make our way to our back. We're going to bend our knees, bring our feet flat on the ground. Scoot the hips close to the heels. Make your way down to your back gently, hugging your knees into your chest to start. Rocking side to side. Good. You can move your knees around in a circle. And then we'll release the knees. Bring the feet flat on the ground. Let your arms rest at your sides, palms facing upward. Let your knees fall out wide for this recline bound angle. And this is where we'll finish up our practice. If this isn't comfortable, just extend the legs to straight into Shavasana. You also have the option to come to a seated position. And let's come back to those calming breaths. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Another deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. One more deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. And come back to your natural breath. Letting go of any tension you're holding in the body. Giving yourself permission to relax in this moment. And while you're here, I'll read some full moon in Taurus, lunar eclipse affirmations to you, which you can repeat silently to yourself or aloud. I am in charge of my own life. I live in an abundant world. I am prosperous. I am here on purpose. I am rooted and present. Take an inhale, breathe in those affirmations. Exhale, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Coming back into your body and back into the room. And when you're ready, roll over onto your favorite side using your arm as a pillow. Taking a moment to reflect on your practice, to revisit any of those affirmations, and to extend gratitude towards yourself for practicing self-care and self-love today. On your next inhale, make your way up to a comfortable seat. And together we'll sweep the arms up overhead. Inhale, hands meet. Exhale, bring the hands down to heart center. Namaste. Okay guys, thank you for joining me for this full moon in Taurus practice. Of course, leave a comment down below letting me know what you liked about this practice. And don't forget to check the links in my description box about joining my channel as a member, Black Yogi Nico Marie merch, and there's also a link to my DJ channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching. Peace and love.